Okay, this is Steve with Apex Home Inspections, and today is Friday, June 26th, 2015, and we are here at 2920 Northeast 24th Avenue in Portland. And we're here today to do an inspection of the sewer line, and as you can see, we're inside the house. We're down in the basement. We are adjacent to this side door here, and in the wall there is a cutout that allows us access to this 4-inch cast iron cleanout. Go ahead and drop our camera in there. Get it going the right direction. I do have some water running. It is in another space though, so we're not seeing it at the moment. Alright, there we go. I think we're pointed in the right direction now, and we're going to go ahead and zero off our meter right back around this point here. This will let us know how far away from the base of this cleanout that we've moved our camera head. This home was built in 1912, and we are in an older neighborhood of Portland, and so I do expect to see these older materials throughout, unless there's been something updated or repaired. And what we're inside of right now is a 4-inch cast iron line. And as you can see, we've caught up to our water that's running in the next room. Here is what looks to be a repair of some kind, or maybe some additional work. So we make a transition to ABS. We'll call that at about 11 feet. And then shortly past there, we can see that we make a transition back to cast iron. We'll call that 12 feet. As you can see, I do like to run some water during my inspection. The primary reason for this is so that I can detect or visually see the slope or grade of the pipe. What I like to see is a thin stream of water flowing down the center of the floor of the pipe, which is at the lower right-hand corner of the screen. This camera doesn't self-write, and so because of that, the water really helps us kind of see what's going on. Here at, we'll call it 31 feet, looks like we make a transition to, maybe it's terracotta. A little hard to see because we have some roots growing down from the top. So I'll go ahead and make a note of that. And the camera drops down into this. That lets me know that this terracotta pipe is a little bit larger than the cast iron we just came out of, so it's probably a 6-inch pipe. Terracotta is kind of a neat material. It's the same stuff they currently make potting plants out of, you know, the ones you see on the porch. The nice thing is that it doesn't wear out, but unfortunately it does tend to crack. And so basically anytime we have any movement in the earth, we can get separation at the joints or cracking, and that's where these roots are coming from. Here are more roots at about 34 feet. Again, terracotta, these typically around 2 to 4 foot sections. These look like these are about 2 foot apiece. And just about every section has some roots poking through. Not ideal. New modern materials don't have this problem unless they've been assembled incorrectly. But as you can see, terracotta is nice and smooth, and it doesn't tend to wear out very much like concrete or cast iron, which tends to rust. And here we have more roots at about 46 feet, so in the comments I'll probably just note that we observed numerous root intrusions, and not necessarily point out each and every one of them. If there was only one intrusion, I would probably point out just that it was at, say, a certain foot marker, but here we have many, many. There's some more coming from the top there. Once the water starts to escape, the plants in our yards like to find that, and they will grow right in between these sections and split them apart, which thereby makes it leak more water. Not uncommon to see this sort of damage or condition for this age of a home, with terracotta specifically. A little bit of a bump there. Lots of roots, lots of roots. We're diving down quite a ways now. I guess we're approaching the city sewer. We're probably somewhere around 10 to 15 feet under the surface now, without actually verifying it, going outside and verifying it. It looks like we're coming up maybe the next few feet here. We might see the sewer. A little bit of standing water here at 90 feet. Standing water is slow water. We don't like to see that because slow water doesn't wash away material. Quite a long run, actually. I'm expecting to see the city main at any moment. Just keep going down and down. Here we are. This looks like this might be it. Alright, there we are. We'll call it 101 feet. We'll call it 102 feet. This is the city main. It's quite a long run, actually. 102 feet. Well, unfortunately, we've seen a number of root intrusions and a little bit of standing water at about 90 feet. So this is going to probably require that a contractor come out and give a sort of a synopsis of their opinion. So I'll go ahead and close this video out for now, and I'll make further comments in the written report. Thank you very much.